What's up, Dragon Nation? I'm Rich with Dragon Nation Gaming. Welcome back to Space Engineers. Last episode, we got ourselves the elevator built. And what we want to do today is we want to go to the next step. We want to go ahead and try to get ourselves a temporary base set up. It's not going to be... Well, it's probably going to be a little bit of work. It's probably going to take more than one episode to get it finished. But the thing I want to do is I want to keep it extremely simple. We'll go into the explanation why later on, but let's go ahead and get this started. Alright, so I want to go ahead and talk about some of the things people have been saying in the comments. One thing somebody said in the comments was I could change this all out to help this base survive the meteor attacks. Change everything out for heavy armor, but I don't want to do that. The reason is what we're trying to do is we're trying to make sure that people don't realize that there's an elevator right here. One way of doing that is to make this whole base look like it was built by a noob. Somebody who's brand new to the game, doesn't know how anything works, and so no, they wouldn't be smart enough to build an elevator that goes to an underground base. And that's what I'm trying to do right now. That's why we're going to leave these blocks, the light armor blocks, so that when people see this, they'll say, oh, this person built out of light armor. That was stupid. So they won't think that there's anything special underneath. So just another thing, it's not about trying to build something extremely complicated to hide your base. It's about just adding little tiny details that add up to make people think that, yeah, there's nothing special here. This is it. What do we got? Ladybug. Yeah, I've seen a few of those. Alright, I need to grab power real quick. So, shit. Yeah, I took this ramp out. I forgot about that. So what we want to do today is I'm going to try to at least get that structure with the projector done. The reason I'm using a projector is it's a good idea to have pre-built ships that you could just project and build. It saves you a whole lot of time, a whole lot of effort, and after a while you start to learn what those ships are. You start getting to the point where you can build that ship in your sleep. And if you set up welders and stuff like that, you could build it in your sleep. But yeah, using projections is a really good tool to use when you're trying to save time and you're trying to make things go a little bit quicker. But I do need to dig out just a little bit. You guys might recognize this. This is the bunker from the other series. I actually turned this into an apartment that is connected to the main base. I also came up with the idea that you could use it as a bunker. Do I have a way out of here? Yeah, it's not closed off yet. But right here we have a little bit of a pit that I need to go ahead and drill out. So we're trying to get a refinery, a regular refinery and a regular assembler in here, so that way we can process some of the other resources we need later on. Like silver, gold, and the platinum that I did find, so we can go ahead and get better tools. But it looks like I have a little bit of digging to do, so let me go ahead and get that done real quick. Alright, now that we got this dug out, I need to go ahead and build the platform. We'll just go ahead and get everything started for right now. And then we'll try to get everything welded up. I should have all the resources that I need to finish this place, hopefully. No, I should. I got everything God damn it, get right there. I hate the double click bullshit. That was really one dumb thing they added to the game, where if you double click on one of your tools, it just leaves it on. I never did like that. I thought it was always kind of dumb. But it's in the game, so we have to kind of work with it. just a little bit. I'm also having issues with my PC somehow. Every time I left click, I do a double click for some reason. Every single time. I'm still trying to figure out how to fix it. I don't know if it's something that I could fix. I don't think it's my mouse. My keyboard does it as well. So the fact that both of them are going out at the same time, they're doing the same thing at the same time, it kind of tells me that there's something wrong with my PC. Something I'm going to have to fix at some point. Alright, so I got a lot of welding to do. This is going to take me a while. If I could get stuff welded up. There we go. There it is. Alright, so I'm going to try to get this entire area done. Then we're going to try to set up the refineries, the assembler, and everything else. Alright, so I was able to finish the basic structure. I also went ahead and got rid of all the scaffolding so they're not in the way so you can see what's going on. I'm currently trying to figure out a color scheme because y'all know how noobs are. Noobs like to color everything. So I'm trying to do as much coloring in this thing as possible. Probably the next thing I'll do is go ahead and change the stuff for the windows and change that color. Also the windows that are going to be down here. So this right here is the airlock. If you guys have seen the other series, I'm still working on that, by the way. I'm trying to get all the other stuff done that I need to do before we can get started building on it again. But yeah, in that series, this is the airlock right here. And then we have our production facility down here. Now, I have to remember, I might have to get some height so I can see what the hell I'm doing. But what we have is we have a refinery right in the middle. I just have to figure out where that's going to be. We're also going to go ahead and color that yellow. So I think I want to come. I try to look for the projection that I have for my starter base. I couldn't find it though. It was gone. So I think what I need to do is I need to come out. Wait a minute. I can't remember. It's been a little while. Alright, I need to come back this way. Yeah, I think this is the way I need to do it because I need the conveyors and the cargo containers here. Now, the issue with building my regular starter base is anyone who's not a noob to the game will understand how this thing works. That's the problem. Noobs would not build something like this. They would build something very simple, just put up some refineries wherever they can place it. They wouldn't even use sorters. They wouldn't do any of the extra stuff that I do to this thing. And you can always see that in the comments. Anytime somebody sees this and they don't know what the hell they're doing in the game, they'll comment, "Oh, that's just so worthless. It's so stupid." I'm just like, okay, noob. So what I'm trying to figure out. No, that would work. The issue with weapons. Now, at some point, we are going to have to put some turrets out here somewhere. I want to try to hide them for a very, very good reason. So, when the meteors are coming, we can go ahead and turn the turrets on so they can go ahead and shoot out the meteors so they're not destroying our base. But in multiplayer, the biggest problem, or the biggest mistake that people make, is they start shooting at a ship as soon as it comes overhead. As soon as it's within range, they'll set the turrets to start firing. That's a very, very big mistake, because that will get your base torn up and they will definitely come down here and try to grief you. So what you want to do is let them go. Just, if they see the base, they might come down here, they might not. If they don't get shot at, they'll probably think, oh, there's nothing really down there because he doesn't even have turrets set up. They're not even going to bother with you. And if they still do, what you want to do is you want to wait until they land before you start shooting at them. That way, you don't have to worry about them getting out of range because they do not have the time. So what we need to do is we need to go ahead and hide the turrets until we actually need them. I also don't want them on the base for the meteors. See, the issue with turrets, if you have turrets in a solid cluster, they will target the same item in a ship at the same time, and they will continue to fire and continue to target that one piece until it is destroyed. Well, that might not be too bad for a ship because you have a chance of hitting something critical, but when you're doing it with meteors, those turrets will continue to shoot at one meteor until that meteor is gone. The issue with that is it doesn't shoot any of the other meteors and it gets through. It gets by you, or gets by the turrets. So what you need to do is you need to go ahead and spread those turrets out so they're not all aiming at the exact same thing. So I think what I'm going to do is we are going to need a conveyor system. I'm going to go underground so I can hide the conveyors, and I'm going to put the turrets somewhere over there. Now, we need to be able to retract those turrets. The reason for that is when somebody comes down here or they fly by, they'll look here and see there are no turrets. And they'll think, oh, it's not much of a threat, and they'll leave it alone. Or they'll think it's not much of a threat and they will land. Then when they get to a certain point where they're on the ground and they've gotten out of their ship and they're trying to get into the base, the turrets will be turned on then. That way we could pretty much completely destroy their ships before they're able to get out of range of those turrets. Then what we could also do is we could set up a booby trap inside the station, which is not a very good idea. What I mean by booby trap is setting up warheads on a sensor. So if they actually do get in the base and try taking some of these resources, we could set off a warhead and just kill them. But that will also destroy our base as well. So probably interior turrets. Hide an interior turret somewhere so they won't be able to see it. And just wait until they're actually in this area before the turrets actually turn on and start shooting them. That's another thing I have to figure out. But this is something you guys have seen a million times. So not a lot of people like my starter sorting system, but it works for me. The way I play, my playing style, it works. So I don't think I'm going to go through the entire process of building it because I've done it like a million times. But I do need to get this rebuilt and get it on the Steam Workshop because I guess I don't have it on there anymore because I was looking for it. So yeah, let me go ahead and get this processing facility done, and then we'll go to the next step, which will be, I don't know, we'll have to figure that out. Alright, so I got all of the production done. Now what I need to do is I need to go ahead and transfer stuff over. Jesus, I got a lot of stuff. Next thing we need to talk about is power. But the thing is, something came up. While I was trying to get all this done, something happened. I have to go here in a little bit. But yeah, we do have the production now. This will give us things a little bit faster, and we'll be able to produce or process the silver, the gold, and the little bit of, what is it? I forgot what it was called. What is it? Damn it. The platinum. Get the platinum processed. I keep forgetting. But yeah, I need to get that transferred over. Then what I need to do, which I'll do on my own, is I need to get the wind turbines moved. I'm not going to leave them there. I think I'll put them back behind the base, like right here. Now, the issue you get is it kind of seems like drones nowadays, because of their AI, they go after power items first, like solar panels, wind turbines, stuff like that. So we haven't had any drones yet. That's because I haven't attacked any of the cargo ships. I think the way the mod works, the assertive mods, I think the way they work is they will not be hostile to you until you attack them. Then whenever they see you or they mark where your territory is, then they'll start sending drones. I think that's how it works. I'm not 100% sure. Did a little bit of reading on my own. So what I need to do is go ahead and get everything transferred over. Then I'll go ahead and get the wind turbines out. Now, I'm going to be gone for a little while, so when I get back, I'll go ahead and edit this video and try to get it out, but it might be kind of late at night. I don't know. We'll have to see. But yeah, like I said, next episode, we need to go ahead and get this base finished. We're going to need airlocks. I'm going to put an airlock here. We need to get this whole place closed off so that way we can get oxygen in here. And the power I will do on my own. But yeah, all that we'll worry about in the next episode. Until then, make sure to like and subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.